So my name is Karambu Ringera, and I work with International Peace Initiatives. And one of International Peace Initiatives programs is the Kithoka Amani Children's Home. And that is the place where TRE introduced TRE with us. And you know, just these few sessions that we've had with you have helped me understand some of the things that happened when we started doing it. TRE has been amazing. In fact, even before I got the email to start to have a group join this event, this Kenya event, one of the kids asked me to bring back TRE. And I said, why? So he said that when he did it, he felt as if his blood was flowing better. It eased his stress. And he had cut his thumb badly once. It still has a scar. And he said that that thumb had never healed, but when he did TRE, his thumb healed. And we had done quite a number of sessions with them, but that is when his thumb actually healed. There's also another kid that I want to talk about because his was amazing, because when we did TRE, he had tremors, and then when we would go into the 2, 3, or 5 minutes rest, he would just conk out. Like he would be so deeply asleep. We would have to shake him up, to wake him up. And now I understand better what was happening with him, because I guess because when he would tremor, he would also cry. And he was also on the street. So I now understand what kind of release probably he was having, and that is why you'd go into this deep sleep. And then he would be so calm for days after that. The kids who wet the bed don't wet the bed for about a week after the TRE event. And so those are the ones that I'm going to talk about, because my team also have spoken with other people who've done the older kids, especially when they did the TRE, and I'll give them an opportunity to also share the changes or the experiences that they've had with the older kids. But what I would like to say is that overall, once we do TRE, everybody is calmer, and everybody is, I don't know what to just say, calmer, stress-free, and everybody sleeps like a baby. Everybody sleeps so well. But thank you so much. It's been so beautiful, so amazing. And thank you, TRE, for just introducing this beautiful thing.
Okay, my name is Robert, and this TRE has been a blessing to myself, and being also a student. I remember one day when I was going to do my exam, and a lot of panic. I just did the exercise of just going to the wall. I took some few minutes and I took some 3 breaths. Then after that, I took some water. And when I went to the classroom to do my exam, I felt relaxed. I felt I was ready for it. And I'm telling you that exam, I passed it very well. Then we are given an opportunity to do some exercises with some of the students who are come here for vocation in IPI. And one of them told me that she had been struggling to sleep. She could not be able to sleep at all. But after that exercise, she slept like a baby, and she's no longer struggling with the sleeping. So for me, this is a medicine that really making body to recognize itself and heal itself. And I feel so grateful for this model and this model that the cell gave us here. And I was like, this is amazing. Thank you so much. I feel appreciated and grateful.
Hi everyone, my name is Naomi, and I feel so happy today to see Des and also each one and every one of you here. Hi. So TRE has really helped me to actually stop running away from my body. I have been, since the first time that I did TRE, I felt like as if it was something so intense that I could not hold it anymore. And at a point, I felt like it wasn't really important for me because I was scared of the things that are showing up. And I decided to just hold on to it and do it the next time and then the next time and again. And it really opened a lot of things that I didn't know about my body, a lot of awareness of how I had so many wounds and scars of past events, and I hadn't dealt with them perfectly or well enough. And since then, doing TRE has really helped me reduce some of those stresses that I was holding on to and not being willing and being afraid to show them out. And it helped me feel more relaxed to always, speak without feeling that whatever is happening in my body is a shame or a crime or very painful. So yeah, I'll just summarize that and say TRE has helped me to be in contact with my body and stop running away from it. It is just amazing. TRE is a reminder of us to come back and be with our bodies and just explore it more. So asante sana, thank you, and that's all I can say for now.
Hi everyone, I'm Stasha. I've been practicing TRE for a while, and so far I can say it has helped me deal with my own issues. I had some decisions to make. Des knows about that, and so far so good. I can say TRE has really helped to open up to my own feelings, to my own self, and also to my parents. And yeah, it's really helping me out, and I'm embracing it more and more as time goes by. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Evans. Thank you, David, for bringing this into our world. I'm one of the elder kids in the children's home. It's about their concentration in class, and some of them tell me they get to concentrate more when they do a TRE. They get to become more concentrative in class and focus even more. And as a person as well, when I was in school, I was practicing that during my before exams, and it really gave me focus and concentration and some kind of calmness when I'm doing my studies in school. I realized I'm more aware that my past experiences, bad experiences especially, could be having impact on the relationships that I'm having today. And now when I'm becoming aware of that, I am more wise when making decisions pertaining my relationships and how I relate with other people as well, so that I don't recreate my pains from before into other people's lives. And lastly, it is so amazing to know that my body knows more than I think. So I tend to respect my body more and to give it space to do all what it can so that it can heal from all the traumas that it can remember that may not be in my mind or even in my memory. Thank you.
So for me, TRE has been so much impactful. Before I learned TRE, I used to have sleepless nights. But after realizing the technique that I can do for myself and shake everything out, I don't have any more sleepless nights. Thank you.
I normally say that I talk to anyone and everyone who's willing to listen about TRE. So that's kind of somehow the conversation always goes to TRE. When people ask me, so what do you do? I ask them, how much time do you have? So I work with a number of different organizations. So the Chrysalis Academy is a youth development academy. I used to work there, and at the moment I'm also busy training a group and doing an agency-based training there, working with young people. also coming from disadvantaged communities with trauma history as well. And then in disadvantaged communities, we've done a 10-week project working mainly with women, with mothers, grandmothers who do not have time for themselves otherwise, because they looking after grandchildren and families and dealing with family issues and drug abuse and alcohol abuse and gender-based violence. And over the time that we did the TRE with them, that was their time that they could just breathe out literally and be together as women. I also was part of the team that trained a group of providers that work in our parliament, and they do TRE with staff, and in our parliament, the deputy speaker in the National Assembly, he's a TRE provider, he's actually a certification trainee, and so we get to take TRE into all kinds of spaces and places. Yeah, that's just a bit about where I do TRE. I think one of the key things in terms of the IPI team, when they started the training, they started doing their own practice as well. So when David spoke about being in social engagement, so that's the safety for the children. So it's a two-way thing. When we begin to do the work with children, with young people, as TRE providers in whatever capacity, we need to keep on doing our own work to stay in that social engagement space, so that the nervous systems of those we work with can co-regulate with us, and that's the safety. And so that was in the way that the team has been practicing. They've been doing their own practice. They've been, doing it together as a team. And that's what the children feel. They feel the safety. And so they're able to fully participate in the program.